Okay, so I'm going to have you guys check example 4 and example 5 on the note sheet so you can practice those. I'm going to do example 6 and 7 with you. So 6 times 4, I'm going to get a 24. Don't worry about those extra variables, we'll deal with them. Minus plus is going to factor into a minus minus. So I do a 1 and 24, a 2 and 12, and a 3 and 8. And bingo, right there you might see my 3 and 8 are going to make my 11. So you recopy your first one, 6x squared. And then I'm going to use my 3 and I'm going to use my 8. And the variables that are on your middle term go with your two numbers. And remember we said it had to be a minus minus. So he's a minus and he's a minus. And then just recopy this one. And I could have written the negative 8xy and the negative 3xy. Order doesn't matter there. And now let's take out a GCF of a 3x. And that's going to leave me with 2x minus a y. Then I go to my second grouping, and he's a negative, so I'm going to take out a negative 2y. And, oh, excuse me, not a 2, but the GCF, Miss Sign's crazy today, is going to be a 4, not a 2. Sorry about that. And that's going to leave me with a 2x, and then I'm going to have a minus y. So this guy and this guy match. So I'm going to have a 2x minus y, and then I'm going to have a 3x minus 4y. And of course, you definitely want to FOIL this and check your answer. All right, let's tackle one more that has kind of some extra variables to it. All right, so same process, 2 times 15, so I'm going to get a 30. So I start off with my 30, plus, sorry, forgot about that, plus, 1 and 30. And then I'm going to say, all right, 2 and 15. And then I'm going to say 3 and 10. And then I'm going to get to 5 and 6, and bingo, 5 and 6, when I add them, I'm going to get an 11. So I'm going to recopy my first one, 2x squared. And then I'm going to take the 5, and remember it's plus, so I'm going to say plus 5, plus 6, and I've got an xy, so you get an xy, and you get an xy, and I just recopy that 15y squared, and then I take out, all right, your GCF is just an x, so 2x plus 5y, and then I go to the next group, and your GCF is going to be a 3y, and that's going to leave you 2x plus, sorry, getting a little messy there, 5y, and that matching set of parentheses is a 2x plus 5y, and then in front is an x plus 3y. And of course, we would FOIL to check our answer. I can't check that with my graphing method because I have too many variables. The calculator will only take one variable, like for example, just the x, but we have an x and a y.